Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of the 78th founding anniversary of the Vietnam People Army and the 33rd anniversary of the All People National Defense Festival, December 22nd, the Party Committee, People Council, People Committee, and the Vietnam Fairland Wrong Committee of the TayNinhTV Province attended a ceremony at the Hill 82 Martyrs Cemetery in Tân Bình District on December 21st.
Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, member of the Party Central Committee, Secretary of the Party Committee, Chairman of the People's Council of the TayNinhTV Province, together with former secretaries of the Provincial Party Committee, former leaders of the province, and members of the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, and the Vietnam Fairland Front and department leaders attended the ceremony. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm sounded three bells at the ceremony to gather the hallowed memory of heroic martyrs. The delegates offered flowers bearing the words "Eternal Appreciation" to the heroes and martyrs, and observed a minute of silence to commemorate and pay honor to the heroes and martyrs who had valiantly sacrificed for the cause of defense of the fatherland and national liberation. The delegates burned incense on each martyr's grave at the Hill 82 Martyrs Cemetery in Tân Bình District, which is the final resting place of over 14,800 martyrs from across the country who died in the resistance war for national salvation.
The National Auxiliary Delegation of the TayNinhTV Province, comprising Ms. Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy, Deputy Head of the Delegation, and Mr. Huỳnh Thành Phương, Secretary of Goyao District Party Committee, met with the Department of Health in the afternoon of December 20. According to the Department of Health, the sector strictly adheres to the organization and implementation of policy and laws in mobilizing, allocating, managing, and using resources to fully, accurately, and timely prevent and control the COVID-19 epidemic on basic health care and preventive medicine. Up to now, the industry has made steady effort to successfully control and prevent the COVID-19 epidemic, assuring the care, protection, and enhancement of people's health. According to the Department of Health leaders, the industry is also attempting to overcome a scarcity of medication and medical supply. In terms of human resources, 159 health employees have resigned or departed since the beginning of 2020. Under normal circumstances, the present medical personnel can satisfy basic needs. When there is an outbreak, the situation becomes more difficult. The Department of Health has announced the recruitment of medical professionals. However, there is a lack of recruiting resources because working in the public health system is not now the top priority for railways. Ms. Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy, Deputy Leader of the Monitoring Team, concluded the discussions by recognizing the health sector for under challenging situation, particularly during the COVID-19 epidemic. The monitoring team determined that the health sector now has significant constraints in its policy execution, making it difficult to attract and recruit human resources, and that this has been going on for quite some time. Some health goals and targets are not very lofty, and standard of medical examination and treatment remain low. Some major policy and principles such as the family data model have not been properly implemented. The supervisory delegation advised the Department of Health to finish the report in order for the National Auxiliary Supreme Oversight Team to visit TayNinhTV in the near future.
The Party Committee of the Provincial Agencies and Enterprises BLOC convened a meeting of the Executive Committee of the fourth quarter of 2022 in the afternoon of December 20th. In 2022, the Party Committee of the Provincial Agencies and Enterprises BLOC led and directed the grassroots party committees directly under its management to well implement the party building work according to the annual program and plan, take care of and provide material and spiritual support to cadre civil servants, public employees, and employees during holidays and death. As of November 30th, businesses under the management of the BLOC have paid over 2,400 billion Vietnam dong in tax, accounting for 23.91% of the province's budget income forecast for 2022. Social political organizations, agencies, application organizations, and business have organized nearly 1,000 cultural, physical training and sports activities. Social Security returned a favor during quarter Remember the Shots and exchanges with armed forces units in the province totaling more than 9 billion Viet Dong. Regarding the party building work, the grassroots committees focused on studying and thoroughly grasping the party's directives, resolutions, and conclusions with the participation of more than 6,500 people. In 2022, the BLOC Party Committee opened 12 training courses on political theory and professional training on party building work, admitted 162 elite marches to the party, established 4 affiliated grassroots branches, leading and directing the successful organization of the Congress of 261 out of 261 party cells under 41 grassroots party committees for the 2022-2025 term, ensuring the schedule, process, standards, and structure according to the guidelines. The conference discussed and agreed on the resolution on orientations and tasks for 2023.
Turn to other news. In the morning of December 21st, Mr. Yo Young-wee, Deputy Secretary of the Party Committee, Deputy Director of the TayNinhTV Radio Television Station, visited and congratulated the Bronzo Military Command. Mr. Yo Young-wee emphasized that in 2022, the TayNinhTV Radio Television Station and the Bronzo Military Command have closely coordinated in propagandizing the activities of the TayNinhTV province and forces. He also expressed hope that, in the coming time, the two units will continue to stick together slowly to breed the good image of the Vietnam People Army in general and the Bronzo Armed Forces in particular. On the occasion of the 78th founding anniversary of the Vietnam People Army's December 22nd, 1944, December 22, 2022, Deputy Secretary of the Party Committee, Deputy Director of the Radio Television Station Yo Young-wee, wished cadres and soldiers of the Bronzo Armed Forces to continue to successfully complete the tasks assigned by the party and state, and to be a solid support for the people of TayNinhTV.
The People's Court of the TayNinhTV Province hosted a conference on December 21st to exchange experiences in adjudication and crime prevention and signed a cooperation agreement with Tubong Kumum, Ray Vung, and Spraving Provincial Courts of First Instance, Kingdom of Cambodia. Illegal immigration, unlawfully carrying commodities and currencies across borders, shipping, storing, and trading in restricted products, illegal trafficking drugs, etc., have all exacerbated the border crime issue in recent years. Since 2020, the TayNinhTV Province two-level People's Court have accepted and tried 10 cases involving 12 offenders, in which 10 Cambodian defendants are charged with unlawfully carrying drugs and illegal moving money across the border. At the conference, the delegates exchanged experiences in adjudicating various types of cases, including criminal cases related to drug crimes, human trafficking, and a number of transitional crimes. The issue of judicial mandate for cases involving foreign elements, the relationship between procedure conducting agencies in the process of investigation, prosecution, and criminal trial, crime prevention, and legal advocacy, etc. The units also signed a memorandum of understanding between the Provincial Courts of TayNinhTV and Tubong Kumum, Ray Vung, and Spraving.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the year, Giao Thanh District Police have established several police work measures to prevent and successfully prohibit activities of onshore the perimeter, including the Brahma storing and carrying illegal firecrackers toward the end of the year. Taking advantage of the lengthy border, criminals in general and those involved in firecracker rams in particular regularly use it to operate. The subjects have tried to link, trade, and transport illegal fireworks from across the border and then carry them to the area, transported firecrackers and collected at various areas, and then smuggled to the province to be sold for profit during the Lunar New Year. With a long border, objective advantage of the transportation smuggled goods across the area. Over the past time, the professional forces have coordinated to arrest many cases related to smuggling in the area. Due to the long borderline in the area, small businesses can be transported by motorbikes or carry on foot across the area, from which the professional forces can prevent many cases. Because of the enormous earning, firecracker rams are also highly broad, including people from many walks of life and age, making it difficult to understand the operating principle. In order to prevent the sale, possession, and use of firecrackers, Giao Thanh District Police have focused on mobilizing maximum force and means, strengthening patrolling and control, and launching the mass movement to participate in the struggle and denounce as of illegally buying, selling, transporting, and storing firecrackers at the end of the year. During the height of the fight against smuggling and commercial fraud, the district police detained several people and recovered 1.4 tons of firecrackers. Furthermore, forces at the railroad level, particularly communes and townships, have actively launched powerful initiatives to motivate individuals and families to refrain from storing and using firecrackers and store self-discipline, gear over firecrackers, firearms, explosives, and supporting materials. During the Tết celebration, the communal police also work with urgency and mass group to educate locals about the dangers of firecrackers. During the Tết holiday, it is severely prohibited for anyone to unlawfully strike road, dealing firecrackers, and routinely go down to self-managed residential groups to read information about the party principle. People here have followed the rules for many years and they do not use or light up firecrackers. Illegal firecracker trading and transportation is expected to very complicated, so Giao Thanh District Police will increase propaganda on the prevention and combat of buying, selling, and transporting firecrackers to raise awareness and sense of responsibility among the people, particularly in border areas. In the coming term, the situation related to the economic smuggling crimes will remain potentially complicated. Therefore, the economic police force will use seriously professional measures, advise the leadership to implement plans to attack and suppress criminals, and mobilize people to denounce crimes, and coordinate with the professional forces in the area to step up the fight against crime. Simultaneously, patrol and control will be strengthened to combat and prohibit the use, sale, and transportation of illegal firecrackers, and officers will be firmly dealt with in line with the law, ensuring the peaceful death for the people. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today's TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.